that India has 40 plus thousand hospitals, private hospitals. Google data says this, out of which 5,000 are in cities. They are all top hospitals and they have 60,000 ICU beds. All these hospitals, they have very good ICUs. They are all city hospitals. That is why they are successful. They are growing. They are adding departments because the specialists who are coming there, they don't worry about difficult patients or critical patients because ICU handles that. Whereas in small hospitals, even if you want to bring a specialist, he will ask one question: I can't handle critical patients here because you don't have ICU. Now, 30,000 of these hospitals are in suburbs and rural areas, which do not have ICUs. And 50% of Indians have to travel more than 2 hours to get to a tertiary level ICU. These are all facts. 50% Indians have to travel more than 2 hours. So, this is again one of our ICUs in a taluk area. If you want a sure success, you have to have some ICU, something like this, ICU working something like this. So I'm happy to share with you that CIPACA has been now regarded as India's leading rural ICU care provider. This was when we had 5 states in 2021. Today we are covering 10 states. So where we have been, identified in Indo-Arab Leadership Summit as best innovative healthcare delivery system. Innovative. The methodology of CIPACA, the way we collaborate, the way we work, has been recognized already in the international platform as innovative. Again, best ICU services in rural India, best COVID ICU care provider, and then most trusted multidisciplinary ICU care provider in rural India. And to my heart, this is very close, the most socially responsible organization at the national level. Why? Because what we are doing, we are impacting the revenue, the financial model of people, the financial, what should I say, reserves of people. We are impacting that at the rural areas for people. We are preventing them from paying, 5 times more money in the city level, the corporate hospitals by establishing ICUs in rural areas. So now I'm going to talk deep about the model. So far, we have examined the data, facts, the problems, and then the possible solutions. So the putting an ICU, starting an ICU, a good quality ICU, how it solves the problem of not only the hospital but also to the entire healthcare ecosystem. And I said how CIPACA can help. Now I'm going to talk very deep about the partnering or the partnership with CIPACA, the real CIPACA model, the deeper aspects of the model, including the financials, how it is going to work for the growth of the hospital is what I'm going to talk right now. We work on 3 principles. These are the 3 principles which have been actually taken as a reverence from several big and known organizations, like UNESCO, WHO, for a sustainable growth. So we also, for this partnership, we depend on 3 very, very important principles. Number 1, the principle of equitable partnerships. Number 2, the principle of sustainable development. Number 3, the principle of sharing economy. Although in the previous slides, I explained about how this works in a very superficial manner, we are going to now dwell deep into each one of these. Now, what is the principle of equitable partnership? So we said between CIPACA and the partnering hospital, we want to have an equitable partnership. What does it mean? There are 2 types of thinking. You put my strength, you put your strength, and I put my strength into the field so that both of us will get benefited. There is no point in doing things which we don't know or which we can't do. Now tell me, what is the strength of CIPACA? I have explained before that we have already created a system of practice of standardization with the manpower, care, daily operations, quality improvement, of course, medical legal issues. To do all these things, we need an internal software, ICU software, that one. Yes, digital marketing, branding, and business development. These are the areas we have already created our, what should I say, platform. If you remember, I told like pharma companies, they have standardization. Wherever you buy medicine, it is the same. Lab test, wherever you do, it is the same. Whatever the equipment you buy, for that equipment, it works the same. That is standardization. Similarly, in these areas, wherever CIPACA goes, there is standardization. We have already done. Now, what does the partner hospital have? Number one, to get ICU infrastructure and equipment, they don't need to worry about it because I told you already, many of the places, they already have partial ICUs. All you need is a list of things to get. So CIPACA will help you on that. So you can get the infrastructure done. Number two, non-clinical maintenance. Hospital already has people to like security, like housekeeping, like let us say the attenders, non-clinical things you already have. You have autoclave. You already have laundry. All these things hospital has already got. You don't need somebody to come and tell you how to do it. Hospital existing means there are already got they have already got minimum patients coming. Now you want to grow to the next level. That's what you want, right? Physical publicity. Hospital has already been there for some time. You must be having some boards in place, some hoardings, some name boards in place. So these are the things hospital will already have. If I give you guidance, if CIPACA, if we come and give you guidance on just streamlining these things, you can do this. But if I give guidance, will you get clinical manpower and get it done? ICU patient care, how difficult it is for you to do. So what is difficult for you, we get it done. And what is already easy for you, we just give you inputs, you do it on your own. So this is what is called an equitable partnership.